Hi there, welcome to another episode of Goss Talk TV. I'm John Gosier, and I'm back in Philadelphia, my home. Nowhere exciting today, although I am on my way to New York tomorrow for TechCrunch Disrupt, where my company MetaLayer will be presenting a workshop on using our APIs. There's going to be a hackathon. We're going to give away some prizes. We're giving away a Kindle, but we're really excited about it. I think it's going to be a good event. I think it's going to be a good day. So just now, right before I recorded this, I actually completely changed what I was going to talk about because I got asked in an interview a question that I think is really important. I think it's really important for every entrepreneur to think about this question before they have to deal with it. And the question was, what do I think about selling your company or holding out for a bigger exit? And that big exit could be an IPO like Facebook did today. Today's May 18th. I don't know when this episode's gonna go live, but today's May 18th. I did buy stock. Many people told me I shouldn't, but I actually think that they're going to go long. So that exit could be IPO. It could be an acquisition by a bigger company down the road once your company is more mature, as opposed to a buyout early on where the valuation is lower and the payout thus is lower for both you and the investors, if you have any. And there is the possibility that you could just become a really big company. There's other options than selling right now, you know, in your first 1 or 2 years of business. And so I thought this was a really interesting question because I've dealt with this in a number of different ways, in many different scenarios, and I can't say which ones because it would be divulging information that I'm not privy to divulge. What I can say anecdotally or loosely is that I think that it depends upon the type of person you are. There are 3 reasons that I can think that you might want to sell your company. 1, you want to be sucked up into a bigger company and essentially bypass the corporate ladder and come in with a little bit of cash and be in a leadership role. If you were the CEO of a company that was acquired, you're likely to at the very least lead that team within the organization, but it's highly likely you'll be leading other teams as well, or bigger teams within that organization. So that's one reason. The second I sort of touched upon, which is the liquidity. You know, the big payday, the big check. You know, you've been working so hard for all these years, eating ramen noodles and, you know, losing girlfriends and losing weight, gaining weight. All sorts of things happen to entrepreneurs. Probably the biggest reason I would say people do sell is because the opportunity for cash exceeds what they think they will do in the future, which is fine. The reason why you are running a business is to make money, and so that's a reasonable option for selling, just getting the cash. And then the other reason would be, did you start the company to solve a problem that remains unsolved, and do you think that organization can help you solve it if you're that committed to it? Or did you start your company because you took a risk, and are you willing to keep taking risks into the future? And I think those fundamentally are the 2 that it tends to boil down with for me. Do I really think I can solve a problem that remains unsolved? And is the risk of continuing to go down that road, does the potential benefits outweigh the potential cons of stopping right now? As an entrepreneur, you essentially ask yourself that every day. Every time you get out of bed and open up your QuickBooks to see how your company's doing, you're saying, you know, man, can we really solve this problem? Can we solve it and make money? And so I can't answer that question for you, but I'll turn it back on you with a question, which is, which type of person are you? How would you answer each of those questions? And therein will lie your answer, because it depends upon every individual. Every person is different. Every person has a different risk tolerance, different cash flow, runway, expectations, all these sorts of things. Everyone wants to live a different type of lifestyle. So I don't think there's a wrong answer for everyone. I do think there's a wrong answer for you as an individual if you don't really know yourself. So with that said, very philosophical episode, but thank you for your time, and I hope you enjoy future episodes of GossTalk.tv. Thanks. Bye.